Hi everyone. Last lecture you see about in detail study of Schedule T, that is the good manufacturing practice in pharmacy. Now today I will discuss the next, that is the Schedule U. Schedule U of a Drug and Cosmetic Rule 1945 details the particulars to be shown in manufacturing records, records of a raw materials, and analytical records of a drug. The Schedule U, that is it shown the manufacturing records of a raw materials, manufacturing records, analytical records of a drugs. So what are the particulars to be shown in manufacturing records? In that you will see one by one. First, the substance other than parenteral preparation in general, in that a serial number, name of a product, reference of a master formula records, lot and batch number, batch size, date of commencement of a manufacturing and date of completion of a manufacturer, and the assigned date of expire. Then name of a all ingredients, specification, quantities required for the lot, batch size, and quantity actually used. The all weighting and measurement shall be carried out by the responsible person and initialized by him, and shall be counter checked and signed by the competent technical staff under whose personal supervision the ingredients are used for manufacture. Then control number of a raw material used in the formulation, then date, time and duration of mixing, detail of environmental control like room temperature, relative humidity, date of granulation, whether applicable, the theoretical weight and actual weight of a granules of a powder blend, then record of in-process control, date of compression in case of tablet or date of filling in case of a capsule, date of sealing, coating, polishing in case of a capsule or tablet whether applicable. Then references to be analytical reports, number starting the results of the and analysis, separate records of the disposable of the rejected batches and of the batches withdrawn from the market, the theoretical yields and actual production yield, and packing particulars indicating the size and quantity of a finished packing. The next specimen of label strips, cartoons with batch coding, information like batch number, date of manufacture, date of expiry date, detail price of applicable, stamp thereon, and insert used in the finished packing. Signature with the date of compound, technical staff responsible for the manufacturing. Counter signature of the head of the testing unit for other approved person in charge of a testing for having verification or verified the batch records, and for the release the batch for sale and the distribution, the quantity release and date of release. These are the general requirement for particular shown in manufacturing records of a other than the parental preparation. Then the parental preparation, first serial number, name of the product, reference of a master formula record, MFR, then lot, batch size, lot, batch number, date of commencement of a manufacturer and date of completion of a manufacturer, and to the assign the date of expire, name of all ingredients, specification, quantities required for the lot, batch size and quantities actual use. All weighing and the measurement shall be carried out by a responsible person and initially by him, and shall be counter checked and signed by the competent technical staff under the whose personal supervision the ingredients are used for manufacturing. Then control number of a raw material used in formulation, then date, time and duration of mixing, detail of environmental control like room temperature, relative humidity, microbial count in the sterile working area, pH of the solution, whether applicable, date of method of a filtration, sterility test, reference of a bulk batch, whether applicable, records of check on the volume fill, date of filling, records of tests employed, records of checking of instrumentation and apparatus of a sterilization, the records of cleaning and sterilization of a container and closure if necessary. Then, records of sterilization in case of parenteral preparation, which has heat sterilized including particular of a time, temperature and pressure employed. Such a record should be marketed to be related the batch sterilized. The number and size of container, fill and quantity rejected, the theoretical yield and actual yield and the percentage yield. Reference to the analytical reports number starting whether of a standard quality. Then placement of a label or strips cartoons which batch a coding information like batch number, date of manufacturing, date of expire, retail price of applicable stamp thereon, and insert use in the finished packing, signature with the date of component, technical staff responsible for manufacture, countersigned signature of a head of a testing unit for other approved person in charge of testing for having verified the batch records and for having released the batch for sale and distribution, the quality release and date of release. The next, records of raw materials. In records, the respect of each raw material shall be maintained, indicating the quantity received, control reference number, quantity issued from time to time, the name of batch number of the product for manufacturer of which just said a quantity of a raw material has been issued and particular relating to the proper disposal of a stock. Particular to be records in the analytical records. What are those? First, tablet and capsule, analytical report number, name of the sample, date of the recipient of a sample, batch or lot number, protocol of a test applied, signature of an analyst, opinion and signature of the approved. Then parental preparation, a protocol of a test applicable, clarity, pH, volume of in container, sterility, pathogen test, toxicity test, result or assay. Then next, what is a pathogen test? In that test, a report number, a name of sample, batch initial temperature of each rabbit, number of rabbit used, which of each rabbit, normal temperature of each rabbit, signature of the approved analysis, dose and volume of solution injected into each rabbit and time to injection, a temperature of each rabbit noted at suitable interval, maximum temperature, responses, some responses, signature of the analyst, opinion and signature of the approved analyst, text, report number, name of the sample, batch number, number of mice used for weight of each mouse, strength and volume of drug injected, date of injection, result and remark, signature of analyst, opinion and signature of approved analyst. The next, for other drugs, analytical reports number, number of the sample, date of receipt of a sample, batch or lot number, protocol of test applied, signature of analyst, opinion and signature of the approved. Then container packing material, a serial number. In that serial number, name of the items, name of the manufacturer or supplier, quantity received, invoice and challenge number and date, result of the test applied, remark, signature of examiner. Then Schedule U1. What is Schedule U1? In detail, the particulars that are shown in the manufacturing records and records of a raw material for the cosmetics. This Schedule U1. In that, a particle to be shown in manufacturing records in that serial number, name of the products, reference or master formula records, lot batch size, lot batch number, date of the commencement of a manufacturer and date of completion of the manufacturer and assigned date of expire, name of all ingredients, specification, quantities required for the lot, batch size and quantities actually used, control reference number in respect of a raw materials used in the formulation, reference to be analytical reports number, actual production and packing particulars indicating the size and quantity of finished packaging, date of release and finished packaging for distribution of a cell, signature of expert staff responsible for the manufacture. Then records of a raw materials. What are the records in respect of each raw material shall be maintained indicating the quantity received, control reference number, quantity issue form from time to time, the names and batch number of the products and the manufacturer of which the said quantity of a raw materials has been issued and particular relating to the proper disposal of the stock. So these are the Schedule U and U1. It is for today's lecture. Next lecture you see about remaining schedules. Today you discuss about Schedule U. What is Schedule U? Schedule U is the U of a drug, Schedule U of a drugs that and cosmetics rules 1945 detail the particulars to be shown in manufacturing records, records of a raw materials, analytical records of a drug. In that you see about particulars to be shown in manufacturing records. First, the substance other than parental preparation in general. Various these are information on this other than parental preparation. In parental preparation also you discuss about these points. Then records of raw materials, then particulars to be recorded in the analytical records in the tablet and capsule, parental preparation. Also see you the paragen test or also other tests reported. Then for other drugs, container packaging materials, and you see about Schedule U1, that is the details of particulars that are to be shown in manufacturing records and records of the raw materials for cosmetics. In that particulars shown in manufacturing records, various particulars to be shown in manufacturing records, records of a raw materials. Then last, forensic pharmacy is the reference for this Schedule U and U1. So this is the Schedule U and U1. Next lecture you start the next schedule. Thank you.